Hello viewers, welcome to Kritu's Cake House. Today is our first live baking workshop and I'm super excited. Hope you will also be. So what to expect today? Today's session we are going to see how to make brownies. See, this is a very super simple recipe. You don't need a hand mixer, no electric mixer. All you need is just a bowl and a spatula and a whisk. With this, the brownies are done. It's so simple. Yes, come, let's see the ingredients. So the ingredients are quarter cup of unsalted and melted butter. You can use unsalted butter because we'll be using a pinch of salt in the recipe. So please go for unsalted butter. And quarter cup of semi-sweet unsweetened chocolate chunks, half a cup of white granulated sugar, one large egg, 1 teaspoon vanilla essence, quarter cup of all-purpose flour, quarter cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/8 teaspoon salt, and quarter cup of chocolate chips. This is optional. If you want, you can use it. So let's see, first we need to heat the butter and the chocolate chips together. For that, we are going to do it and using a double boiling method. Can you see? I have just switched on the stove and I have kept a pot with water. Let it become boil and then we are going to place this bowl and we are going to heat the butter with choco chips. Hope you guys can see this. Yeah. Yes. So this is called a double boiling method. So this is basically we are avoiding the direct heat to the butter and the chocolate chips. So I'm going to put the butter now. And I've taken quarter cup of chocolate chips. Guys, I just wanted to tell you one thing. Any questions, please post it at the comments. Once I'm done with the recipe, I'll be able to answer your questions. Right now, I'll not be able to see what you're posting. See, this needs to be melted. So wait for the desired consistency. It's just getting mixed together now. Let's wait for it to get it melted completely. This is gonna take just 2 to 3 minutes more. Keep stirring it. Hope you guys can see this now. Yeah. Now it's getting melted. Can you see that it's getting melted? So let's wait for another 1 or 2 minutes. It'll all be completely melted. Yeah. It's done now. Let's switch off the stove and take this. I'm just gonna keep this aside. Yeah. So can you see this is the consistency we wanted? Let it cool for some time. By that time, we will be arranging our other ingredients. Okay. So here we have our dry ingredients. This is quarter cup of all-purpose flour. This is quarter cup of cocoa powder. Let's just add it together. And then this is 1/8 teaspoon salt. Just let's give it a quick mix. See, usually this will have lumps, so we need to sift the flour while adding into the wet ingredients. Now I'm just giving it a quick mix so that all are incorporated well. Yeah, it's good to go now. Yeah. Now just take this one and add one. We'll have to add sugar first. This is half a cup of white granulated sugar. I'm adding it gradually. See, if you have long grainy sugar, you can grind it in a mixie and it can be of this consistency. You can use it like this. Just mix it well and add the second batch of sugar. Mix this. So now in our bowl we have melted butter and choco chips together, and now we have added the sugar. Just whisk it well. Next goes one large egg. Yeah, now whisk it well. Now add half a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Mix it well. Now we are going to add our dry ingredients. For that, I'm going to first sift the flour. Let's use this one. By doing this, we are avoiding the lumps. Now give it a mix before we add the second batch of the flour. Yeah, Now let's add the second batch. Yeah. Now let's mix it all together. Make sure all the ingredients are very well incorporated. As I mentioned in my recipe, quarter cup of chocolate chunks or chocolate chips are optional to add into this batter. But who says no to extra chocolates? I love chocolates, so I would love to add something extra to this. See, I'm using this one, Hershey's semi-seed chocolate chips. So I'm adding quarter cup. I'm adding a quarter cup to this batter. Do not over mix. Just make sure all are incorporated, and then it's good to go into the cake tin. See, I have a 4 by 4 inch glass pan. Can you see this? So I have lined it up with the parchment paper so that it's easy. When the baking is done, you can remove it. So I'm just going to transfer the batter to the cake mold. Yeah, so it's all ready. See, you can also add dark chocolate chunks. I have added a semi-sweet one. If you do not want semi-sweet, you can go ahead with dark chocolates. See how simple is it? We have prepared this batter in less than 15 minutes. So it's a super easy recipe and you can impress your guests in just less than 15 minutes. So it's ready to be baked now. Just tap it once or twice and ready to go inside the oven. oven and come back. Stay tuned, guys. I'll keep it in the oven and come. Stay tuned, guys. Hey guys, I have a question. Can we do this in stove top also? Yes, you can do it. What you have to do is, like how we preheat the oven, you have to preheat the kadai for about 5 to 6 minutes, and then you can keep the cake tin, and you can bake it for about 20 to 25 minutes. See, in brownies, the most important thing is, once the brownie is done, you have to insert a toothpick to check whether the brownie is done or not. But unlike other cakes, brownie is something that you have to insert a toothpick, and when it comes out, it has to come with little bit of moist crumbs. You may think that it is not done, but that's when the perfect brownies are done. So please take it a little bit before the time so that it's not over baked, so that you get a fudgy, moist brownies. And main thing is, in the brownies, you have to have the top portion should be little crusty and crackled top. I'll show you one. This one is something that I have baked today morning. Can you just see this? Can you see these brownies? The top of the brownie is having some cracks and sides are fudgy. Can you see this? So this is how the brownie should look like. This is a fudgy brownie. Can you see this? In this one, I have not used more choco chips, so maybe the sides are not showing any choco chips. But the recipe which I have tried now, which I showed you, we have put a lot of choco chips. Can you suggest me some other replacement for egg? Egg is usually used, for the fluffiness of the cake. Maybe since I have used only one large egg, maybe you can try without an egg and see, because see, basically, in this brownies, we have not used any baking powder or baking soda. These are raising agents. We have not used because we do not want our brownies to rise. It's not like other cakes where it rises. So here it does not happen the same way. So you can try without an egg and see. But I'm not sure about the texture of the brownie. A perfect brownie is all mixed with all-purpose flour, eggs, and other stuffs. Maybe you can try and see. Hey guys, I have some tips. I wanted to share it with you. Shall we get to the tips section? Okay. See, for a perfect brownie, you have to have the perfect measurements of the ingredients. Everything should be perfect. Tip number 2, use good quality chocolate and cocoa powder. And always use melted butter. And do not overbake or underbake. And for brownies with crackly crusted tops, melt butter with chocolate. Hope you guys remember the first step what I did. I had melted butter with choco chips. That's when you get this crackled tops on the brownies. But when you melt only butter and add chocolates later, you don't get that crackled tops. I can show you one which I did yesterday. Maybe with that, I can give you a comparison. 1 second, guys. I'll go and bring it. Guys, can you see this one? This brownie, I have melted only the butter. I did not melt it with the choco chips. So you can see that the top is not crusted. It does not have any crackled tops, nothing. So whereas you can see the difference here. Can you see? Both are brownies, both are tasty. It depends upon you, like what you wanted or how you wanted your brownie to look like. This is more of a cakey brownie, I should say. And this is more of a fudgy brownie. Yeah. So guys, hope you enjoyed the session. Hope it was useful and informative. Stay tuned for more recipes and more live workshops, videos. Any doubts, please put it in the comment section. I can read and reply to your questions. So thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also don't forget to click the bell button to get instant updates. Thank you so much, guys. Love you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.